Alright, hello everybody. Starting off here with the cherry palette. I hope this is gonna all make sense, you know? I just figure two heads are better than one when two become one. Lots of songs have told me that I should just put these palette reviews together, so I figure one look with the cherry palette, one look with the elements palette, and then one where they all come together, right? Hopefully that sounds good. Hopefully you can get some juicy feels with these hot spot devilish young love looks. Give me some privacy, okay? My jokes suck. They're so bad you would think I'm drunk dialing. Okay, stop while you're ahead, Cassie. Stop while you're behind, more like. Okay, so I've got a general idea of what I want to do here today. We'll zoom you in. It's hard because I don't want to go super purple with my look, but with this palette, that's kind of the look you gotta want to be going for. So I'm gonna use the one neutral matte shade that we got here, Caution, and hope that this will work as kind of a transition-y crease color on me. Nope, okay, never mind. In the pan, it's one of those colors where it's like, it could either be a good transition-y crease color for me, or else it's like not gonna show up hardly at all. Did it show up? I don't think it did. It's showing up in the sense that it doesn't show up. Okay, well, scratch that idea. Apparently Caution is useless to me. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go in with Feels then, with the same brush. I guess I'm going pinky purple today. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is a lot. You would think I dipped into Juicy, but no, this is Feels. Okay, this looks like a lot lighter of a peach than I thought it was going to be. Here, proof. Feels, meet my brush. Yeah, okay, Feels. Now let's put you in the crease again. See, I wasn't kidding. That was actually that color. I'm shocked. Maybe you are too. Right? Doesn't that look like I put Juicy down? Sure did not. Sure did not. But as I think you can see, I'm just kind of putting this in my whole crease, giving me a nice pink eye type of a look. Hopefully we will tame this and make it look not quite so sickly. I mean, if nothing else, a lot of these shades would be beautiful blushes. They really would. Then I'm just gonna go in with Devilish here on a more concentrated fluff brush. This just on the outer corner of my lid, and then a bit in the crease as well. These two colors look really gorgeous together, that's for sure. This is gonna be a look. When you're working with all pinks and purples, I think you just have to be prepared that whatever you're gonna do with your eyes, it's gonna be a lot to look at. And then a lot of you are probably going to be screaming, "No, Cassie, don't do it!" Well, it's almost too late. I'm going to go into privacy with a tapered fluffy brush and keep all of my little fingers and toes crossed while I put this very lightly into the crease. This is not making a huge difference, but that's okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of remembering. The swatch of this one wasn't so great, was it? It was kind of patchy and gross. So now I'm screaming to myself, "No, Cassie, don't do it!" Well, it's too late to turn back now. Okay, well, we're gonna take this muddy mess and try and make some cherry lemonade out of it, yeah? Because when life gives you mud, don't you make cherry lemonade? Isn't that the saying? Yes. Just go with me, people. Oh boy, this is exactly why I wasn't too excited about this palette. Okay, to try and right my wrongs, I'm gonna go back in with Devilish just lightly and try and blend out that brown that we just put down. Okay, it's kind of helping. No, it's not. I think, is this a Cassie for all that's good and holy, just start over? I think so. Okay, phew-da. So I have cleaned and reprimed my lids. Let's try this again. Let's go back and repeat the first couple of steps and then stop, like I said. Stop while I'm actually ahead. Alright, yay for stopping this time around. Now, I think I'm gonna have a keep it simple, stupid moment, and I'm gonna go into ambitious, put this on the outer half of my lid. And then with a clean brush, I know it's the exact same kind of brush that I used before, but this is a clean one. I'm gonna go right next door into Turn On and put this on the inner half of my lids. Then with an angled liner brush, I'm gonna smudge Bing along my lower lash line, and then with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna take Young Love and blend that out. Last but not least for this palette, I'm just gonna go into Hotspot, and I'm sure you guessed it, I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this. Sorry for the lawnmower, and also underneath my brow. And there you have it. Here it is all pulled together. So I just went ahead and put on mascara as well as lined my waterline with the purple liner from this collection from Urban Decay. What was it called? Love Drug, I think. It's just a really pretty like fuchsia purple color. I love those 24/7 liners. And then I used like a rosy gold liquid liner to line my upper lash line. And I mean, I think the look turned out really pretty. I personally really quite like it. It's just one of those things where I feel like this is kind of one of the only looks that I personally would get out of this palette. It's just that purple with some pink kind of a look. And for some people they love this, but for me it's just a lot for like a daily basis type of a look. You know what I mean? So overall I think it looks good pulled together like this. It's just, you know, I've got some feelings. Watch my full review if you want those, I guess. Hello everyone, tutorial number 2. I'm going to be using primarily / only this Urban Decay Elements palette for this one. Now it's going to be a slight challenge in that we've got 2 matte type crease shades. I mean, we also have this matte here, but I'm not going to be using that in my crease today, so I feel slightly limited in where I'm going to go with this look, and I think that that is a major drawback of this palette. I think it kind of puts this palette into the supplemental palettes category. Like if you're looking for a ton of shimmer and metallic shades, this would be good. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, you can use just this palette, but it's just gonna limit the looks that you come up with, that's all. So to start off, I'm gonna go in with Elemental here, and I will zoom you in a bit. I'm just gonna be using a contour brush from ELF. Tap off the excess. Oh, what a nice, lovely, big mirror. I'm a sucker for a good mirror in a palette, and I'm just gonna be putting this. I know you guys, I use the same technique a lot, but especially with this palette, since I have such limited options with matte shades, I kind of have to stick with what I know. I hope we can all be okay with that. So I'm just concentrating this on the outside portion of my crease, and then lightly blending that towards the inner corner. going to lightly blend this out with Antidote here on a fluffy blending brush. Alright, so that kind of muted the earlier color, or the first color. It's not like I've used that many so far. A little more than I wanted, so I'm just going to go back in with Elemental on this same fluffy brush, just very, very lightly. And I'm just going to reconcentrate that where I had put it before, and then fluff it into the lighter shade that we just put down. Yeah. Lids, we're gonna go semi-simple here. I am just going to do Electric Air, boop, on the inner half of my lid, and then I'm gonna put Fortune Teller on the outer half. Bring out some of that blue a little bit more. I'm gonna go into heavy water here, just using a flat shader brush. I'm going to very lightly put that just on the outer portion of the lid. Now, a lot of you probably think I'm crazy with that addition, but I have a vision, and this is gonna work. I hope. Now, because I'm weak at the knees for these kind of greenish yellow colors, I'm gonna go in with Fool's Gold on a fluffy brush. Just put this on my lower lash line. And then just the itty bittiest little bit. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter here. And like I said, just the itty bittiest little bit. I'm gonna highlight my inner corners. Now I'm gonna see this Black Market pencil that came out with the Cherry collection. I wanted to see how it looked compared to their Zero pencil liner. I think it's essentially more of like a charcoaly gray and maybe has a little bit of shimmer in it or metallicness to it. Yeah, so this one is Zero and then that one is Black Market. They honestly look almost identical. I would say if you already have Zero, you probably don't need this one in your life, but I am just gonna go ahead and smudge this along my upper lash line. And then, like I said, method to my madness, I'm gonna smudge that out into a little bit of a wing with the Sapphire Dreams shade. And ta-da! Did it all come together? I hope so. I really like the way that it looks anyways. I just went ahead and lined my waterline with a yellowy gold to mimic the lower lash line eyeshadow, and then put on a healthy dose of mascara. And here we go. Here is the look. It is nice and warm and toasty with those crease colors, but it's electric with the balance of blue and yellow green on the bottom, but mixed with the lovely teals and the reddish hues and the purpley, like light silvery purples on the lids. I don't know, I just think it all works together and I think it looks very lovely and luscious and, like I said, electric. I don't know, something about this is bam pow to me. I, like I said, really like the way that it turned out. Alright, my friends, hello. On to this third one where two are becoming one. We're using both of the palettes. I'm a bit nervous, not gonna lie. Mainly because I feel like overwhelmed enough with one palette sometimes. So then looking at two palettes and being like, so many choices. It's a lot, but we're gonna make this work. Oh my god, I thought I had broken this. I think it's supposed to do that. It kind of like pops and then it holds up straight. Oh my god, I really did. I thought I broke it. So if you initial trauma aside, there we go. Eyes are primed. I'm scared because for this look, or at least what I have imagined in my head to work, I need privacy to work. And if we all remember my first tutorial, that was a mess and a mistake. But hopefully, using it differently, or in a different order or whatever, we can make this work. So, as you can see, it's a bit, or hopefully you can see, it's a bit patchy, it's a bit skippy. This is not a good brown. Like, it's just, which is a bummer. But I'm just concentrating this here on the outer portion of my lid and then also the crease. I am feeling like I want a little bit of drama. So, I mean, basically I'm just dabbing this on so that when I look up, you can see a peak of this dark brown. Then I'm going to take Antidote from the Elements palette on a fluffy brush, and this I'm gonna put in my crease, or the part of my crease that doesn't have any color on it yet, and then also use this to kind of blend that last shade just a little bit. We're gonna go in with a different color and do some more blending, but we just want this softness to soften the not soft. Yeah, am I making any sense? It's okay, you don't have to lie to me. I know my explanation skills are sometimes subpar. Okay, so privacy was having a little harder time on this side blending out, but I think with the next step that I had in mind, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush and go into Devilish. There it is. Just very lightly, proceed with caution, and this I'm gonna put where this is this. I'm so nervous. This is kind of how it turned muddy in my first tutorial. But I'm gonna make this work. But do you see where I'm putting that? I'm putting it like where these other two browns meet, and then just making them all blend in a lovely fashion. Or at least that's the hope and the dream, kids. Whew, I think I did it. Yay! I'm gonna go in with a flat shader into Drunk Dial. And this I'm just gonna put on the very outer portion of my lid. Ooh, that's a beautiful kind of cranberry brown. I didn't know that much of the red was gonna pop through. I'm gonna go in with my soft ochre paint pot. I'm sure you can guess it. I'm just gonna clean things up, sculpt things out, hopefully get things to look a bit nicer here. Just whatever Drunk Dial I have remaining on this brush, I'm just gonna kind of put this over the edge of that cream shadow so it looks a little bit neater. And now it's all resting on ego here. I'm really hoping this is gonna do what I want it to do, and I will be quite sad if it does not. But this I'm going to be putting on the inside of my lid. Well, not like literally inside, but the inner half of my lid. This might be one that I need to use my finger with, maybe. Yep, finger was where it's at. And then for the lower lash line, the color combo I'm going to use, I am going to do Firestarter as my angle liner brush to smudge along the lower lash line, and then I'm going to fluff that out with Hex Remedy and hopefully not make a mess. Inner corner highlight, I'm going to primarily use Hot Spot here. And then just the eensy teensy weensiest bit of this middle highlight here. And again, just the eensy teensiest. Like most people wouldn't even notice, but you know it's there. And that's what matters. Cute! And here we have it all pulled together. I think it came together anyways. Hopefully you guys do too. What my master plan had been was to have this light blue in my waterline to mimic the blue duochrome sheen that lid color has. And yeah, I mean, put on some liquid liner on my top lash line and then some mascara. And I think it's really pretty. Oh, I was nervous. And I mean, it's definitely a look. Like this is at least for me anyways, it's a bit more drama and lots of colors go. I mean, it's not like a lot of colors going on, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bit more impactful than I typically go for of an eye look, but I just think it looks really nice. I'm happy with it, and I hope you guys can be happy for me too. So yeah, there you go, you guys. That is gonna do it for this mini tutorial series edition, whatever you're gonna want to call it, from me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the looks that I put together for these two newish Urban Decay releases. I hope it helped to clarify for you whether or not you wanted to purchase just one of these or maybe both of these, and I just hope you enjoyed seeing the looks that I came up with in case you are feeling a little stuck and needing some inspiration. If you haven't already, definitely go ahead and check out my main review for these palettes so you can get a little bit more of an in-depth look or feeling on my feelings about them. But yeah, overall, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!